Alright, what is up YouTube? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to be a clamp god at the park. I'm going to show you guys a couple quality builds as far as lockdown defenders go, because they're very undervalued. They could help a team a lot. First, we're going to go with the build that one of my subscribers told me about in the comment section of one of my videos, and it sounds like a pretty brilliant build. It sounds pretty good. Alright, so first off, you're going to want to make it a point guard, lockdown defender, and 6 feet tall. He said you get 94 lateral quickness, which would be ridiculous. There's no way someone should be speed boosting around you. You'll be fast enough to keep up with speed boosters, and since you're 6 feet tall, you have better handles, so you can get, I think you get 75 ball control, so you can get all those special dribble moves that are exclusive to people with only 75 ball control, so that's good. You get 94 steal with a boost that's 99, and you get Hall of Fame pickpocket, so it's steals for days. You might think you're too small at 6 feet tall, but lockdown defenders are really athletic, and they have very good verticals, so you can get up there and block shots every now and then. Well, especially at 6 foot, you're not really going for blocks, you just want to, you know, contest the shot, which you should be able to do. And lockdown defenders also have 24 bars on strength, so you might think you're short and you won't be strong enough to guard like you know, kind of taller players, but you will be. No one's gonna be able to push you out of the way. Your strength should probably be like mid 60s, low 60s. As a 6 foot point guard, that's great. That's great. Most people in the park have like 27 strength. You will be bullying people with a 6 foot point guard. For a lockdown defender, you're gonna want to max your wingspan no matter who you are. It brings down all your shooting and whatnot, but that's something you should be taking, because as a lockdown defender, you need long arms so you can be better defensively and better at getting rebounds. Even though you are 6 foot, you still get 17 bars on rebounding, so you should be able to pull down a couple rebounds, especially if you get hustle rebounder. And your weight, you can just keep your weight where it is, honestly. That way you still keep some strength, because you're 6 feet tall. You can only be so fast. And your shoulder width, you're going to want to max that out also, because it brings up your wingspan, and you want the longest wingspan you can possibly have. Choose your shooting hand, that's just a preference type thing, but I'm just gonna give you guys a hint that most jump shots on this game are right-handed. So I mean, I like going with right-handed. I'm left-handed in person, honestly. In real life, I'm actually left-handed, but I pick right-handed on this game all the time, because I don't know, it just feels weird on the game to shoot left-handed, but in real life, that's how I actually shoot. That's one build, and the next build is small forward lockdown defender. Someone please tell me why 2K made them get charge card as one of their badges. That's how you know people aren't going to be able to play with a lockdown, whenever they only get 4 badges that you can actually use in the park, because charge card doesn't work in the park. Anyways, you're gonna want to go with the small forward lockdown defender. And I was playing the other day, me and MJ23 K Cash and MJ23 Polar Bear. We were playing on the threes, and we didn't even have anyone over 6'6", and we went on a 32 win streak. 32. Our big man was a 6'6" small forward lockdown defender, and he was getting rebounds with the big centers. All you gotta do is know how to box out and get position. I'm sure you hear that all the time, because that's the truth. Just box out, get position, and since you're so short, your guy will be faster, so you can run around your man while the ball's in the air and then box him out, because you have the speed on him. Like a 7'3" glass cleaner can't do that. They just have to power their way through, and 2K doesn't allow you to power your way through on rebounds most of the time. That's a rare animation you get. But anyways, that's one build right there. 6'6". You obviously want to max this wingspan out too, so you can get as many rebounds and blocks and steals as possible. And bring his weight down a little bit. Bring his weight down to probably like 200. Just bring his weight down to like 200, and then you'll get faster. You'll probably have 80 something speed, like 85, 87. You're gonna want to max out your shoulder width again, because it brings up your wingspan. Another build that I want to go over is the power forward lockdown defender. You can honestly go to 6'9", 6'10". Those are great builds. Those are positions that can guard every single spot on the floor. You can guard smaller players like guards and playmakers and stuff. You can compete with them, and you can also guard centers. You can lock those down. Honestly, you could just spam X, because you know that's what works in this game. You can just steal it every time basically, and it's just great to have that versatility. You can just lock down the perimeter and the paint with this player. It's just a good thing to have. It's a good third player to have. That way, whenever you go to the stage or something and you're seeing teams run a lot of screens and people shooting threes, you can switch on the screens, and you won't be too slow to guard the sharpshooters or playmakers or whatever. You won't be extremely slow, so you'll be able to keep up with them. And if they try to shoot a shot in your face, you got that Hall of Fame defensive stopper, and none of their badges are going to work the way they think they are. And it's really annoying. I hate playing lockdown defenders, and you'll see it if you're playing against a stretch also. If they get the ball, you know how they like to do that little step back around the screen and just shoot it from half court? That's locked up. And they won't even want to put the ball on the floor and dribble it. Every time you have a lockdown on the floor, you know everyone on the other team is going to be sitting there like, alright, pass it, pass, pass. Don't dribble it or else you're going to get ripped, because you will get ripped. Lockdowns can be a really good thing to have on your team. If you can completely eliminate your competition, then that just makes it a 2-on-2 basically. And for the people who wanted to see my build on my player, I had my lockdown defender. I have a 6'7" point guard lockdown defender, and honestly, he's not that good. I mean, yeah, I can guard every position, I can defend every position, and I can get rebounds with centers and stuff, but they never have me matched up against the center. So if you want to run with a small team, do not make a point guard lockdown defender. Make a small forward lockdown defender, or maybe even a power forward if you want that, because they're gonna put you on the point guard if you're a 6'7" point guard lockdown defender. So you're gonna be guarding point guards and shooting guards when you want to be guarding center. That's the only reason that I would rather have a small forward lockdown or a power forward lockdown over a 6'7" point guard lockdown, because I want to be guarding the centers, but in Park it'll match you up against the point guard because you're a point guard. So I don't recommend making the build that I did. I mean, it's not a bad build, it's just kind of frustrating, and it's much easier and much more fun to play against centers when you're locked down. But anyways, that's gonna do it. Leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.